Track 77.
Okay everyone, you are going to have a lovely new playground. Your playground will have 2 towers. What would you like between the 2 towers? A bridge or a tube? We'd like a bridge! Okay, we'll have a bridge. Would you like a straight slide or a curvy slide? A straight slide, please. Okay. We'll have 2 towers, a bridge, and a straight slide too. How about a ladder? Would you like a rope ladder made of rope or a ladder made of wood? A ladder made of rope, please. Fine, a rope ladder. And the last thing, would you like rings or swings? We'd like swings, please. Wonderful. We'll have swings. I'll be back next week and we'll build you a playground. Hooray! Thank you.
Hooray! Thank you. Okay, here, as you said, the teacher and here students, as we are, she's making them to have their choices. She's asking them to get their choices. Okay, they or maybe their playground, and she gave them some choices to choose from. She used a special question. She used special questions. It's what would you like? What would you like in your playground? What would you like in your playground? She gave them some options. Tunnel and bridge. The tunnel and the bridge. The difference. The tunnel can be under the ground. But the bridge is above land or water. It's above land or water. We use it to cross from side to another side. Okay. Here she made the choice between the straight slide and the curved slide. Okay. For you, what would you like to have? A straight slide or a curved slide? Okay. And then she asked them, what would you like? A rope ladder or a wooden ladder? This is called a rope ladder and this is wooden ladder. And then she ended with, what would you like? Swings or rings? Swings or rings? Here, this is the swings and here the rings. What would you like to have? Okay. Design your own playground. If I ask you, what would you like? What would you like to have in your playground? What would you like in your playground? Your answers will be what? For me, if you ask me, I can say I would like to have a ladder. I think a rope ladder, swings, and a straight slide too. Be careful, what did I say? Straight slide too. What did the 2 at the end? Okay, when I choose something and I want to add more options, I can use 2. Like what? Can you see here? My playground will have to eat? Your answer will be, for me, I can say I like to eat pizza and chips. And I remember one more thing. I can say and Pepsi also, or and juice also, and juice too. I want to add this, so I can say I like to eat pizza and chips, and I like to have juice too. Let's take this. I like to eat pizza and chips. I want to add more option or more choice. I like some juice too. So if I want to add more thing, more choice, I have to use two. Okay. If I have a question, if I want to ask you about two options or two choices, I will use would you like to? Would you like to play football or tennis? Would you like to eat pizza or pasta? Would you like to drink coffee or juice? Like this. I'd like to play tennis. I'd like to play tennis. Okay, what is this? Know that I is the short form of I would. Look at here. Know that I is the short form of I would. Like what? Like there is. There is a car. What is the short form of there is? There's. The same here. I would. What is the short form of I would? I'd. Okay. Listen and sing. This is a fiction story. It's a lovely fiction story, by the way. It's a lovely fiction story. We will listen to the audio, okay, and we will talk about it. Okay? Try to listen.
Track 78.
The Princess in the Tower. She lived in a big high tower.
her tower, and he woke her up by kissing her hand, and they lived happily ever after. Okay, this is the tower. This is the fairy. The fairy used what to turn the princess or to turn a frog into prince? She can use the wand. Okay. The prince and the princess, they wear what above their heads? Excellent. Crowns. Okay. This is the tower. It's building. Okay. The forest. Who lives in the forest? I think wild animals now live in the forest. Okay. The prince used wood to chop the grass for the forest. He used wood. He used the fairy's wand, the crown, or he used, excellent, the sword. Okay, here, notating. It's good or bad? It's bad. Don't be naughty. Be a polite person. Okay, what else here? If we come to get the verse from the past, we have was. It's the past form of be. Okay, what else here? Live. The past of live. We have wade. We have grew, grow, came, come, told, take, chop, cast. Oh wow. What else? Oh, we have that. Okay here. Where did the prince live? To ask in the past, we use the friend of the past. What did the friend of the past did? We put it in the question. We use it in the question. So where did the princess live? Can you tell me? Think. I think the princess lived in a big high tower. Like what? Do we have any towers nowadays? Yes, we have Cairo Tower, Eiffel Tower. All of these are cool towers. Did you visit Cairo Tower before? Okay. Why did the prince fall asleep? Let's read together. Take care of your hat and their own princess for 100 years. Okay, we can say because the naughty fairy went there one and she made the princess to sleep for 100 years. For 100 years, she was very naughty. Okay, how long did the princess sleep? What do you think? I said sleep, not slept. Because after that we use infinitive. So how long did the princess sleep? What do you think? Let's read together. Yes, for 100 years. So I can say the princess, what's the past of sleep? It's back again to the past. Slept for 100 years. For 100 years. Okay, how did the prince get through the forest? How did he get? He entered or he walked through the forest? How? Look at here, let's read again. Yes. A handsome prince came riding by. He took his sword and chopped it down. So he came to the first part riding and he chopped the forest, chopped it down. Okay, number 4. How did the prince, we answered, sorry. How did the prince move the princess up? Read, think. How did he make the princess to woke up? He did what? Excellent. He kissed her hand. Excellent. Look at here. Tell the story with pictures. Draw pictures to show what happened. Write sentences below the pictures. Okay, you can do this by your own at home. You can that happened, to tell the story, and write a short sentence about what happened in this picture, okay? The past simple tense of verb be. Verb be. Verb be in the present is am, is, are. What about the past? Let's discover. For I, he, she, it, we use vowels. Okay, what about they, we, they, you, we use where. So verb be in the past is was and where. Was for singular, I, he, she, it, is singular now, and where for plural, and we, they, you. Okay? Okay, regular verbs in the past. What are the regular verbs in the past? We add d, ed, or ied, or ied to the verb. When I add d, when I add ed, when I add ied, let's discover d. When the verb ends with e at the end. Can you see here? There is an e at the end. So if I add d only. Okay. Ed. There is e at the end here? No, so I add ed. Okay. Ied. When I add ied, when I add the verb, when the verb ends with y, the letter y, and before it a consonant, before the y there is a consonant. We omit the y and add ied. Okay, when I know that this letter is a consonant, as we said, we have consonants and vowels. We have 5 vowels. What are they? What? A. Excellent. A. Wow. I. Good. O. U. Excellent. Good. So I have 5 vowels. And they are the only vowels. And the other letters are consonants. Okay, like what? Study. Here, what's before the Y? A, I, O, U? No, it's D. It's a consonant. So I have to do what? I have to drop the Y and add I-E-D and add I-E-D. If before the Y there is a vowel and we add ed. If before the vowel there is a vowel, before the Y there is a vowel, we add ed. Like what? Play. What's before the Y at the end of play? Excellent. The vowel A. When there is a vowel, we don't omit or drop the Y. We keep this text and we add ed, like play, played. Okay, the irregular verbs in the past are some verbs that we have to keep their form in the past. We have to keep the form in the past in our minds, like what? Go, went, feel, felt, drink, drank, swam, swam, run, ran, eat, ate, feel, felt, sleep, slept, like this. Okay, questions in the past. How I form the question in the past? I have the question word, then the friend of the past, the subject, I, he, she, it, or the one who did the action, and plus infinitive. Okay, example. Where did you go? Here, I have the question word, the friend of the past, then the subject, the one who do the action, the one who did the action. You, infinitive, the fixed form of the verb. Go. At the end, question mark. So, in the past, when I use did, I get the verb in the infinitive. If there is no did in the past, I have to put the verb in the past. question. Okay, how long? To ask about the time. How long did Sam take? How? To ask about the way of doing something. Like what? How did they travel to Cairo? The way they used to travel to Cairo. How did they travel to Cairo? I can't say they traveled by bus, they traveled by car, they traveled by plane. Okay, we answered this. Where did the prince live? It's about the place. Well, why did the princess fall asleep? It's about the reason. How long did the prince sleep? It's about the time. How did the prince get through the forest? How did the prince walk the prince up? This is all about the way. Okay? Here, tell the story with pictures. You can draw some pictures to tell the story in your own way, but with pictures. It's the end of the lesson, but not the end of learning. Always do your best, and you are the best. I know MBS